This is the Toledo Tools VG250 lock grip pliers. Alright, so Toledo Tools are kind of an industry brand. They're not promoted the way Milwaukee or DeWalt or Stanley are, but they're generally a mid-range to expensive tool. And yeah, normally found in engineering shops, places like that. I've got a few of their tools, but these ones here, our tool truck happened to be at where I work, from a tool truck from J.A. Toft, which is a Bundaberg-based engineering supplies firm. And I bought a couple of things off the truck, and he left all these catalogues. And when I had looked through them, these were on special for $12.95. So yeah, I ended up getting 2 pairs for $26, which I thought was a pretty good deal. And the Milwaukee that I already have, I think was $30-something, but I think I got the little one with it. I recently bought this Mech Pro Blue, which is Repco's kind of cheapy range. And it was $30 in a kit with this one and a smaller one and a smaller long nose set. I was at my son's doing some work and I realized that he didn't have anything like this, and we snapped the screw off, and this would have been perfect for extracting it. So I wanted a set of these to put in the Toyota because it's a handy thing to have in your car. So I took this one out and I gave him the other 2 from the set. And I have this set here, which I remember my father buying me from Big W in the 80s. It cost $6. Everything was $6 at Big W then. We had a $6 set of locking grips, I had a $6 set of screwdrivers, I had a $6 set of spanners, and a $6 socket set. So yeah, and I actually gave my brother Dad's $6 socket set just last year or the year before. Some of the sockets were missing. The plastic that they held in was definitely gone, and I'm not sure if the ratchet still worked because they were, well, $6, so you don't expect too much. But yeah, these still work fine. But anyway, we'll pull out the new ones and we'll have a good look at them. So I've been checking the website trying to find out warranty. There's nothing about warranty. Now, these are Taiwan made. Most of the tool reviews that I see on YouTube are American, so they sort of go American, European, Taiwan, China. Oh, sorry, Japan is in there above Taiwan. It's when I was a kid, everything from Japanese was considered to be garbage, and then it went to they being quite good and Taiwan being the rubbish, and now it's Taiwan is quite good and the Chinese stuff is the rubbish. I don't really know. As I say, these ones here were quite cheap. They were bought in the 80s. There's nothing on them to say where they came from. There certainly isn't a brand on them. But they have done everything I've needed them to do for 40 years. So, yeah. So anyway, let's have a look. Now, if you are a great project farm person, as am I, you will understand the importance of that being welded there. It's not a big weld. It is just a spot, but that means that it can't just separate the way as, so the one we have here, which is just pressed together, so there's nothing physically holding that together. So under a lot of stress, like if I put this in a hydraulic press like you'd never ever do, that would be your point of failure. That would open up and allow the tension to escape. So look, these are really quite tight. There's always going to be movement there because there's no pivot there, but there's very, very little there. They feel quite good. Like I said, Toledo is an industry brand. These are the sort of things that the boss would buy for you to have in the workshop because he doesn't want to fork out the money on Milwaukee, but he wants something good. So yeah, they clamp down quite tight. Now I see all mate with these 99% of people don't know this and put it there and then tighten it up with an Allen key. No, don't do that. Just don't do it. It'll take 2 seconds to get it right. Not using an Allen key and stuff like this. That's when you do start breaking things or tearing the ends out, or yeah, it's ridiculous. So I'll just test them for hardness there. I'll give that a bit of a wiggle. Ease of opening. Yeah, look, it's not the easiest one, but then, I mean, you're putting a lot of pressure on it and clamping it tight. It scratched the surface of the Mac Pro there, which is probably expected. You would like to think that the jaws were harder than the surrounding material. The jaws are the bits that do all the hard work. So, like I say, I like to keep a few of these around. I use them for different things. I use them for bending sheet metal. I use them for holding things when I'm grinding and that sort of stuff. So it's good to have a few options. Like when you're in the car, they can be really handy, just if you need to grab the end of something that's snapped off, or if you need to bend a piece back into place or out of place. So yeah, I'm sure you've all got them. In Australia, they're generically called vice grips, which I know is the term from the American, I can't think who it was. I know Erwin bought them, and there's a bit of to and fro about the fact that they're now being made overseas. And I see those Malco Eagle grips were made in America, came back, went away, came back, went away. Not sure what they're doing at the moment. I would really love to get a set of those, but as I said, these ones cost me $13, and the Malcos would be 10 times that price. I still like to get a set. There's a lot of tools I'd like to get, but I just have too many tools now. I know that's an oxymoron compared to what some people have, but yeah, there's a few things I'm getting just because they're quirky or different. But anyway, to get to the crux of the story, I've just gone over 500 subscribers, so I'm thinking I'm going to do a giveaway. So I bought 2 pairs of these. So in last week's video, I asked you to name the 3 songs that I played the snippets for on the little Bluetooth speaker I bought. So this is going to be the prize. So yeah, go back to that video, onto this video, comment the names of the 3 songs I played the intros to, and be a subscriber, please. And then I will pick one at random, and if they're not in Australia, I'll get them sent direct from Amazon or something like that. But yeah, I'll get in contact with you and get you a prize. No worries. Thanks for that. Enjoy.